Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back with another timeless pick a card reading, and we're going to be looking into a message to change your life. So, what do you need to hear right now that could be potentially life changing for you? What new perspectives or new insights have the potential to change your life? So, today we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1 has this glass flower. Pile number 2 has this howlite stone. And pile number 3 has this amazonite with smoky quartz. So take as much time as you need to see which pile you're the most drawn to, and that'll be the pile that will have a message for you. So pause the video if you need more time, and you can find the timestamp below in the description box. So let's get into it. What do you need to hear right now that will change your life? Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hi, pile number 1. If you were drawn to this glass flower, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what messages could be life-changing for you. So we're going to start with tarot, and then I will be pulling oracle cards as well. So to start off, we have, the Star card. The King of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So right away, I feel like there's something that this group isn't seeing. I feel like there's something that is life-changing that you're just not aware of yet. I'm feeling a very mystical and magical energy coming from this group, and I want to get some more information, so let's pull some tarot cards. Let's pull some cards right away. What does pile number 1 need to know? What will be life-changing for pile number 1? Alright, let's get into these cards. We have 6 of Wands. I love that energy. Temperance. Justice. The Flower of Cups. 2 of Thunder. And Judgment. Wow, there's a lot of potent energy. Really strong energy. Really feel like there's the potential for this message to be life-changing. So I'm feeling like there's a shedding of some old skin, and there's something to leave in the past. I feel like this group has been through some difficult situations, leading you to be kind of focused on what hasn't worked out or what didn't manifest, or I feel like you're kind of focused on disappointments, unfortunately, or in the past you might have been focused on disappointments, and the message that wants to come through right now is to focus on the unseen, focus on what you're not paying attention to, leave that energy in the past, focus on the future, focus on shedding an old skin so you can come into a new energy. Give yourself all the time that you need to grieve anything that didn't work out, or to grieve any losses, or to just grieve any losses, because I feel like you might be focused on a loss or something that didn't work out. Whereas now I feel like you're really being asked to leave that in the past and step into a new energy and have your focus be on the future and positive outcomes that could be in the future. For this group, I do feel like you're really being asked to focus on balancing right now. You're really being called to focus on your inner peace and your inner balance. These two cards have a lot to do with duality and balancing the scales of justice. Temperance is about bringing balance and harmony and healing back into our lives. So I'm feeling very called that this pile is being led to a space of clearing out the old, bringing in inner peace and harmony and balance, bringing in quiet, reflective time so you can step into your power and so you can ignite this fire, this creative fire that's deep within you. I feel like the energy that you're being called to focus on is very in alignment with this Six of Wands energy. It's very creative. It's very focused on freedom of expression, freedom to express your true nature, your truth, freedom to express yourself in any creative endeavor, or just be who you really are in your day-to-day life. That's going to be so enriching and empowering for this group. And with this Star card, I feel like there's such potential for healing and harmony and connecting to the mystical nature of life. I just feel like there's so much magic for you to tap into, your inner magic as well as magic outside of yourself. And I am being called to say, this is just a message I'm hearing. This could just be for a few people here. But with this Star card and with the flower, I feel like you could have experienced some deep grief. You might be grieving, something that didn't work out. You might be grieving like the loss of a job or an ending of a relationship, or you could even be grieving the loss of a loved one potentially for some people in this group. And I feel like the message that is life-changing for this group would be to express your grief. Don't try to bottle it up or hide it. It's okay to express all of those feelings and emotions. It's okay to create sacred space for yourself to where you can fully feel your grief and feel your emotions. Because once you allow yourself to feel those deep feelings, you are going to be able to shed your old skin or shed that grief. You're going to be able to put that in the past, and you will be able to start to step into this energy of balance, inner peace, and harmony. And you will be able to get to a place of empowerment, freedom of self-expression, creative joy, and you will be able to experience some of the more happier, magical energies that this world has to offer. That's what I'm really feeling like for this group. Let's pull a few oracle cards to get any last messages. Group number 1. What does group number 1 need to know right now for a life-changing message? What would be life-changing for group number 1? Something like this card and this card. Yeah, I am also feeling like there's a lot of creative potential in this group with the King of Wands energy. He's a very creative go-getter. Um, he uses his fire and drive and inspiration to create and manifest projects and experiences into life, and I feel like that's where you're being led to at this time. So we have Owl Spirit coming out with Sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. So with this Owl card, I am kind of feeling it's in relation to something you're not seeing. Because you might have been deeply in your emotions over a loss or something that didn't work out, your emotions have been kind of clouding your sight and inner vision, and you haven't been seeing an opportunity, or you haven't been seeing something about yourself that is life-changing and could help you step into this new energy of balance and harmony. So let's see what this other oracle card is. We have the Crane Spirit with Surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. So that's a just beautiful, perfect message in alignment with what I've been feeling. This Crane Spirit, I feel like the life-changing message is to just surrender to all the things that you can't control. Surrender being caught up in emotions. Surrender to anxieties. Just surrender and let go of limiting beliefs and let go of the need to control your emotions or to control situations. Because once you get balanced in your emotions, and once you allow yourself to validate your emotions and feel what you're feeling, there will be this like weight lifted off you, and you will be able to see your potential for a new opportunity. And I feel like the new opportunity is the opportunity for healing and balance that's going to come into your life. And with that balance and harmony, you are going to feel your creative soul and your self-expression is really going to come into the forefront. And with that creative expression being allowed to be expressed, I feel like there will be this magic and mystery that comes into your life in a very positive way. So you might be experiencing synchronicities. Once you allow yourself to go through this journey, you might be on a very magical path, a very creative path. And the last message for you is just remember that your deep soul, the deeper part of who you are, is so expansive and has so much freedom and just has so much potential. When we get kind of caught up in our ego, and we get caught up in things that haven't worked out or disappointments, we're very like limiting. That's a very limiting perspective to have. And I feel like this group needs to remember that you are really boundless. Your soul and who you are on a very deeper level is just boundless and filled with expansive freedom. Like you are very aligned with, your soul is very aligned with the energy of birds and just how they have so much expansive, free energy. They can just fly anywhere they want and they're not tied down by anything. They don't have limits. So I feel like if you try to remember that your deeper self, your soul, is just limitless and you can really create experiences that you want to create, and you can experience joyful, magical energies, that's just going to help you to kind of get into a state where you can see more options and where you can see more of a, you have more of a creative problem solving perspective. Because I feel like this group has really been focused on something that hasn't worked out, where now you're being asked, can you focus on creative ways to solve problems? Can you focus on your self-expression? Can you focus on allowing those emotions to flow through you so you can start to see things in the unseen realm, and you can start to see opportunities that you haven't seen before? And I am being drawn to the stars in both of these cards, and just like the mystical energy of wishing upon a star and fulfilling our destiny. So I feel like that is something in the future that you might be contemplating or you might be stepping into. So yeah, I'd love to know if these messages resonated with you at all. This was really beautiful energy coming through for you. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe. Comment down below which one you chose. I love to read the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hi, group number 2. If you were drawn to this howlite stone, this is going to be your reading. Let's get into what are the life-changing messages that you need to hear right now. What do you hear right now that could potentially change your life? So starting out, we have the King of Swords, 5 of Swords, and Ace of Coins. I'm really being drawn to the green energy, this like pale green, and all of these cards. I'm feeling a very peaceful and air related energy. So this could be potentially relating to a message that wants to come through about I feel like there's like an idea that you have. I feel like there's something in your mental space, like an idea that you have that could be very financially abundant for this group. So let's pull some more cards to get some more information right away. What does pile number 1 need to know? What would be a life-changing message for pile number 1? Any more messages that want to come out for pile 1? Pile 1. Life-changing messages for pile 1. Alright, let's get into these tarot cards. So to start off, we have the Harvest of Wands, the 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 8 of Thunder, 6 of Stones. Ooh, Judgment coming out again. This came out in the first reading. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm picking up an energy that there is great potential and abundance for an opportunity in the near future that you need to be ready for. Something is going to be presenting itself in the very near future. With Ace of Wands and Ace of Coins coming out, there's an opportunity that you really need to pay attention to because it could be really life-changing. It has the potential to change the course of your life. And I feel like it's in relation to a creative idea or something to do with a business idea. I feel like this group has an idea for a project or some kind of like business that you want to create in the world. And I feel like there will be an opportunity for maybe investors to come in, or an opportunity for you to kind of gain momentum on this idea, gain momentum and clarity on this potential business or this potential endeavor that you have as an idea. That's what I'm really feeling strongly for this pile, and I feel like it is related to your calling. I feel like with this wolf calling out to the full moon, I just feel like this idea or this business endeavor, like whatever is resonating with you, whether it's a creative project, something like, I'm feeling like it could be like a website that you want to design, or like an app you want to design. There's just some kind of idea for a business or a creative project that feels in alignment with your calling and who you are. And it feels like you will be stepping onto a new path when you kind of get this creative idea going. And I do feel like there is going to be a lot of potential for an opportunity that comes that's outside of you, that will be very integral to getting this idea or this project or this website like launched and up and running. So take that as it resonates. And I do just feel like this will be financially abundant for you. There will be a lot of giving, like you're going to be giving your energy into this project, but you will also be receiving a lot back from it as well. And I feel like with this card, it's a reminder to always use your discernment. If you do get opportunities or people wanting to collaborate with you, or maybe investors, use your discernment. Only say yes to things that feel right and feel in alignment with your mission statement for your company, or like who you are, or who this, or like what this creative project represents. Use your discernment. Say yes to things, but only if they are in alignment with you, because you could have more than one investor, or you could have more than one company wanting to collaborate. You know, you could have a lot of offers coming, and this is just saying to say yes to the offers that really resonate with you and who you are and what this project is all about. And this idea and project will be different for everyone, so I'm not going to get like too specific on what this idea or creative project or business or company or website is, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of variation with this group. So let's pull some more oracle cards. Let's get some last messages for what group number 2 needs to know. What will be life-changing for group 2? What does group 2 need to know right now? Life-changing advice for group 2. So we have the bear spirit. You are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. That's really beautiful. I feel like it's safe for you to put yourself out there. You're at a time when it's safe to share your ideas. It's safe to share your creative endeavors, or it's safe to put them out there and put yourself out there and put yourself and, you know, your ideas, your projects. It's safe to put them in the spotlight. And that's just a really beautiful message for this group. We also have Llama, soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. Wow, so this is an awesome message. I feel like this llama card is really aligning with this Harvest of Wands card. I feel like the thing that you're working on and the thing that you're putting out into the open, or like the business you're launching, is really aligned with your soul's mission, your soul's calling, your path and purpose. And always remember that it is a journey, and there will be ups and downs, and there will be some rocky roads, but don't get discouraged, because what you're doing is definitely in alignment with who you are, what you're meant to be doing, and it's definitely in alignment with your soul's mission and path. So you will find success, and you will find, like the success that you are looking for, because what you're doing and what you're putting out into the world is definitely aligned with your soul growth and your soul mission. So that's just a lovely reminder. Yeah, so that's really what I'm seeing for pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this did resonate with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hi, group number 3. If you were drawn to this Amazonite and Smoky Quartz, this is going to be your reading. Let's get into the messages that are potentially life-changing for you at this time. What do you need to hear right now that could change your life? So to start out, we have the 10 of Swords. Oh, we have the 4 of Swords as well. 6 of Coins. And 8 of Coins. This is really interesting energy coming out. I'm really being drawn to the pale green and the yellow as well. I feel like this group, I'm really being drawn to these 2 cards first. I feel like you're being asked to take time for yourself to rest right now. I feel like focusing on rest and on balance could really change your life right now. I feel like this group is like maybe a group of like perfectionists and people who are workaholics and just like really are like go go go, overworking yourself. You have like potentially that perfectionist energy where you want to get everything right and you want to make sure everything is perfect down to the last detail, even at your own expense, even if you don't take the time to focus on self-care or focus on like you're sleeping and resting because you're just so busy and focused on productivity. I feel like this group could really benefit from rest and relaxation at this time. I feel like that could really change your life if you tried to incorporate more of a routine of rest and relaxation, more of a routine of balance, of balancing your energies. I feel like that could really change your life. Maybe saying no to some projects, maybe setting up some boundaries with yourself about your perfectionism, maybe setting up some like time limits of like, I'm only gonna work on this project for 1 hour today because I need to give myself an hour of just resting so I can clear my mind and so I can be productive tomorrow. I'm feeling that energy of like just working really hard every day to the point where you might be experiencing burnout. And I feel like this group, the strong message I'm hearing first is to just make time for rest and relaxation, make time for meditation, make time for physical activities, exercise, make time for stuff that you enjoy, because I feel like this group might be feeling really burnt out and you might be feeling overwhelmed and burdened, like you've been working way too hard. You've been focusing on making as much money as you can, or you've been focusing on starting as many projects as you can start. You've been focusing on, like, maybe you really want a promotion at work, so you've been going in early and staying late, that kind of thing. But I feel like the message for you right now is that if you took some time out of your busy schedule to focus on rest, relaxation, and balance, that is actually where you could become more abundant and you could become more successful, because being restful is productive. When we take time out to care for our bodies and rest, clear our head, clear our mind, we're actually helping ourselves, because we're helping ourselves to tap into our creative thinking, and we're helping our body rest so that the next day we can have more energy for the things that we want to do, and we can have more energy for the projects we want to complete, and we can have more of a creative problem solving type perspective. Because when you are overworked, it's harder to have creator solutions come to you. But in those moments of rest and meditation, that's when our brain starts to unwind and we start to make new connections, and those new connections can have a lot of potential for problem solving and a lot of potential for, like, thinking of new perspectives and seeing things in new ways, and that could actually be really helpful and abundant for this group at this time. So let's pull some more cards to get some more information. And I am just seeing the Temperance card first at the bottom of the deck, so that is just a confirmation of focusing on your balance and focusing on your inner peace, focusing on that inner harmony. So I'm just going to put that there as a reminder. And let's pull some more cards. What does group number 3 need to hear right now that will be life-changing? What does group 3 need to know and hear right now that will be life-changing? Pile number 3. I'm feeling like that card wants to come out, and let's see what is in these tarot cards. Okay, so we have Ace of Thunder. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is about a lot of intellectual downloads, a lot of mental clarity, a lot of new synapses and neurons firing in your brain, getting creative ideas. So I just feel like it's important to reiterate how important rest is in the creative process, in the creative problem-solving sphere. We also have the 10 of Cups, the Devil, 8 of Thunder, 3 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is kind of how I was feeling. I feel like you're very overburdened and overworked, and I feel like you might have there's some energy where you might believe that the only way to get ahead is to, like, work, never stop. You might have some limiting patterns or beliefs about, you know, if I'm not being productive, then I'm not, you know, being valuable, or I'm not reaching my full potential. So there could be some things in your mind or beliefs around productivity and around work and perfectionism that maybe need to be re-examined and maybe need to be, shed some light on those beliefs. I know I have struggled with perfectionism in the past, and it came from having really strict parents and upbringing, and like always having to be perfect and never receiving like not receiving unconditional love. I felt like if I wasn't always perfect, then I wasn't, worthy of being seen, or I like wasn't worthy of my place. So I'm picking up some energies around that. Like you might have some beliefs around perfectionism and productivity that stem from the past, maybe stem from your upbringing. Maybe in the past, you were treated and you were told that you were lazy if you like took an afternoon off. Maybe there were people that made you feel like you weren't good enough, or like you were lazy or something because you didn't have enough to show for your endeavors, or you just like, people could have been placing any projections on you around productivity, around being lazy, around work, like that kind of thing, and perfectionism. That's what I'm feeling from these two cards. So I'm just gonna put those here. And I feel like the messages are really around you coming into a state where you feel like you can rest and you can allow yourself some time for comfort. When I see this 10 of Cup cards, this card is just all about like being emotionally fulfilled, being happy, being with your family, like who you think of as family, your soul family, your friends, who you feel that deep connection with. So when I see this card coming out, I'm just feeling like if you start to feel, I think you need to start incorporating these quiet, cozy moments into your life where you feel emotionally supported and emotionally taken care of. That's how I'm really feeling with these two cards. I feel like this is all very within you. You have the potential to re-examine these negative beliefs around productivity and perfectionism, perhaps. You can re-examine these beliefs, and you have the power to transmute them, transform them into something different. It's all within your reach. It's all within your hands and your grasp to change them. Because I do feel like this new perspective could be very healing and very rewarding for you, and it could take you into a more successful route. Like it could take you from being overworked and burnt out to being, more abundant, more financially secure, more successful, getting more of your projects done. So yeah, I just really want to stress the importance of re-examining those potential beliefs that you might hold, or just re-examining how you've been going about your work life, your productivity, and potentially perfectionism. I feel like this group really needs rest and relaxation to combat any burnout, to combat any overworked energy. I think rest, relaxation, meditation, going for walks in nature, that kind of thing is really going to help you in your life in so many different facets. I think it'll help you have a better home life. It'll help you balance your home and work life. It'll help you balance your relationships. It'll help you at work to be more productive and have more creative problem-solving skills. It'll just help your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. So that's really what I'm feeling for this group. The life-changing message is to just re-examine those beliefs and to start incorporating rest, relaxation, and joy and like more quiet moments into your life. If you could do that, I feel like that could be really, really life-changing. So let's pull an oracle card or two to get any last advice or information that wants to come out for group 3. Is there anything else that group 3 needs to know right now that could be life-changing? So we have the Owl Spirit. Sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. And Ladybug. Luck. All of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So yeah, I do feel like you've been working really hard on manifesting. You've been working really hard on being productive. You've been definitely working hard, and with this 8 of Coins, you've definitely been working hard. And I feel like a burst of good luck is about to change and come into your life. And hopefully, if you are able to incorporate some rest and relaxation into your life, you'll start to see things that you haven't been seeing. And you'll start to maybe be able to take your emotions out of situations, and you'll be able to make some clear decisions and have some fresh new eyes for like creative problem solving and for things to kind of pick up and change in ways that you maybe can't see right now because you are overworked and overburdened. So yeah, just definitely try to take any little amount of time that you can each day to maybe meditate or just to rest. Let your body rest, let your mind rest a little bit. Like if you can squeeze in 5 minutes where you're just allowing your body and mind to rest, that could just be really life-changing for this group. And if you could do like a little bit more each day, that would be really helpful too. Yeah, any little thing that could bring a little bit of joy and play and fun and rest and relaxation back into your life, I feel like that's going to be so life-changing for this group. So if this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Please let me know if this resonated with you. And if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I really hope to see you in one of my next readings.